Hello everybody, it's Steve. Welcome back to Surviving Mars Below and Beyond. In the last video, we got this new mega dome up and running. We still have a lot of folks that can fill in the dome, so I'm going to let that go for a little bit. I do want to do some focus on the asteroid mining, though. Did get this kind of carved out a lot, and I do want to make sure this is level enough so that I can kind of place everything and get everything kind of built up. So my plan right now is just to lay out this base.
Milestone achieved.
Oh, just got 2,500 research for 500 colonists down on the ground. Yay, fireworks. And research. Let's show this real quick. Working on internal fusion. It's going to let me start doing fusion reactors no longer needing workers. I've got plenty of excess power, but it's more, I'm going to fiddle around with it, why not? Then going into core heat convector, which will let me start improving the temperature of the planet. Domeless farming lets me produce essentially infinite food. And the mag field generator, which I do need because we're starting to get some loss of atmosphere. Now you're seeing that we're getting essentially a overall 0.8 atmosphere per day, but it's going to continue to get worse and worse. I'm going to take this concrete trade, actually. We got 10% on water, except on 2 capture ice asteroids missions, and my forestation plants have been going pretty continuously. I'll go ahead and allow that guy to take off as is. We're at 161 seeds, and I do want to get some seed veg missions going, but with the open farms, I can also start producing seeds there as well. I've been going back and forth, and I'm not recording these videos in batches like I usually do. This is actually a day of recording. I'm recording this one about 5:30 a.m. Before I log into work. So I did want to kind of talk about putting an open farm up here, because
Dust storm approaching.
Or down here. Got a dust storm coming in. That's going to shut down my forestation plants for a bit. There's not a lot of spots that I can put down an open farm and immediately get results. Right here, actually, isn't a terrible spot. I can just put a connection right there and just have a farm right outside this dome. Good idea. I like that idea, actually. So we'll circle back on that. But back up here. So we're going to need a drone hub. And also going to need micro-G extractors pretty much for everything. And I don't have any of the materials up here to do this. So it's going to be okay in that. That's not. I'm going to have to move. Those guys are going to dust each other, unfortunately. I'm trying to do these in such a way. Let's set an event pop up. Let's go back down to the planet for that.
Approaching.
Weird, I thought I had an event pop, but nothing showed there. So this guy actually has to... Oh, that guy's fine. What I want to do is I want to bring a fusion reactor up here and bring it up unpowered. And that actually needs people, so I can't do that. I'm gonna do all of this unautomated as an automated setup. I just don't see a reason for doing these as automated, or don't see a reason for doing these as manned operations. In my head, it just does not make sense. Put a couple of power. I'm going to put a couple of atomic accumulators up here too. Alright, so let's build my shopping list here. So I'm going to need 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95 polymers, plus 10 for that, or I could just do prefabs.
Approaching.
This is where the space elevator comes in real handy. Space elevator prefab buildings, I'm going to need micro-G extractors. I saw 8 up there, but I want auto extractors, not water extractors. Do 8 of those. We'll need a drone hub. I'll grab 2 because I have to do the other asteroid as well. Don't need moist vaporators right now. Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm going to need. And I guess I'll just fill the rest up with seeds. Wow, fill that up quick. Now, but when that gets all done up, we'll come back here. This guy's fully loaded up, right? Yeah. Bring those guys back up. The next one I'll actually land like right here, and then I'll connect everything up. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I will need to bring up a fusion reactor, so I'll have to actually build a prefab for that, and also prefab 2 atomic accumulators.
Approaching.
So my small spacebar is not working. I'm gonna guess it's because there's nobody to run it. I got employment up here already. That's good. I'm just gonna open up all the shifts. Let's get the research going. I'm at 10,000 research per day, mind you. Alright, so I'm gonna do a fusion reactor and 2 accumulators. Let's do I have all the materials here? Yes, I do. Okay. And I'm going to build these guys away from everything, just so I can immediately refab them as soon as they're built. A lot of food just got produced over here, mind you. 130 food built there. Okay, Bitsky has returned, and Bitsky can actually be landed more or less anywhere. So I'll land him up here. And of course, again, once these guys are built, I'll go ahead and refab them. So there will be people coming out to operate them, but I'm just going to refab them right like that right now. And that should, keyword, okay. For some reason I thought that was a little weird. I'm also going to need to bring up plenty of maintenance materials for this, because I don't have the ability to do scrubbers on my asteroid. I want to make sure that I've got that available too. Alright. And running back up here. So these guys are going to need machine parts for maintenance, electronics for maintenance, polymers for maintenance. Electronics for this as well. Alright, also. I'm going to put in a large universal depot right there as well.
Dust storm approaching.
Okay, 1 Sol 5 for that. Note, I'm down to 8 towers. Alright, edit payload, prefabs. 1, 1, and all 8. Oh, that's right, I had one initially. And then 15 drones, machine parts. I gotta load this bad boy up. I'm getting at least 10 polymers. Fuel, I will need those to get back. Metals, I will need at least 5. Concrete, I'll need. I'm just trying to get this done as best I can. Cargo bay holding would be perfect in this situation, mind you. Perfect. Alright. It's a lot of materials that need to be loaded up for this, but this is going to be a big op that I'm working on right now.
Funding received.
Yay, got some money. But again, sitting on $15 billion right now, kind of liking it. Let's take a look at my mission profile. So I still need to get this one. 3 extractors at 160 performance. That's a tough ask. Eros. Let's do a detailed scan on it. See if it's actually worth popping onto. Not terrible, if I'm brutally honest. No polymers, which is unfortunate, but a lot of exotics. There's 3 deposits for it. And 3 deposits for rares. That's what I'm looking for, if there's good deposits of these things. I totally forgot that we had somebody offloading. We had a food trade going on. Do I have a hey it's nearby? Kinda. Let's go ahead and offload my food. Whoa! Nice asteroids. 2 apartments went offline for that. Up to 15% now on our water. I'm gonna probably, until I get the lakes up and running, which lake districts, I don't know when that's gonna happen for me. I'm not sure when the lake districts come online. However, I can keep doing the capture ice asteroids mission in the meantime. I do also need to get the atmosphere loss is starting to really ramp up. I'm starting to worry about that. And we're waiting on... Oh. This one. I also want to make sure it gets out of here because of that dust storm that's coming in right now. Alright, let's start a new mission. So we have ice asteroids, meteors. Don't really want to do that one. We'll go ahead and get that refueled up. Dust storm will prevent any launches because I don't think that's going to get done up anytime soon. And we're going to go ahead and grab that asteroid while the colony deals with the next dust storm. O2 we're actually good on for now because I built those extra Moxies. I probably should have also built some extra O2 capacity. Or I should have gone with like some extra large O2 tanks in here. That would have made sense. And we'll put a scrubber down here. I'm going to actually burn this scrubber prefab on this. And so when the next dust storm ends, I'll have... It says I have 4 souls, 13 for oxygen. That actually worries me a little bit. I like having that number be closer to like 10.
Research complete.
The tunnel fusion's done, so I can actually start building those fusion reactors down on the site. And we're going to get a little bit of O2 pumping in here. I don't think we're going to be enough now. Not nearly enough to get this going in time for the dust storm that's going to kick off right now. Unfortunate. So this guy's not even going to get a chance to fill up. And this guy's at 37. Darn. Okay, it's a short dust storm, so I can work with that. Back up here now. Alright. And I'm looking at the dust radius on this guy. Hopefully, I won't have to, like, relay this down, because if it is, it's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, cool. Cancel that. Now I've got the prefab. Okay, yeah, I gotta redo all of this, unfortunately. Alright. Atomic accumulator, or fusion reactor first, excuse me. We'll build this up, and I'll immediately do the internal fusion upgrade on it. So yeah, I gotta lay all this back out. That's a kick in the teeth. Internal fusion, please. I cancel these 2 accumulators and replace them with... I swear I put shift down on that one. Once we get the polymers delivered, it'll be okay. Oh, funds. I could have taken the supply pod, but I also have the elevator done, so it's kind of like, yeah, what should I do with this then? Yeah, I gotta lay all this out again. That's unfortunate. There we go. Internal fusion's up and running, so we actually have a bunch of extra power going into the grid. 297 excess. Alright. Unfortunate, but I gotta redo all this. Let's actually pause with that. Go ahead, clear all these guys out yet again. Because what I'll do is I'll actually lay cables down at the same time, because I did not... You saw I didn't do that earlier. 1, 2... Oh, those actually fit pretty well together. Right, easy peasy. Alright. And from over here, this looks like it's uneven. Yep. That may be a problem for me. Pause these guys for the time being. We'll need to level this area off. I had a feeling that was going to be a problem. Alright, we'll connect these 2 up though in the meantime. And then we'll go ahead and I got to put a bunch of dumping sites up here. This one's just going to be covered in dumping sites. And I'm not bringing any of this stuff back to Mars. I've seen some players like, I'm going to bring all this stuff back. Good for you. I won't be one of those characters. And we'll get that ramp done up. Wrong button. Itty-bitty-bam. Oh, are you kidding me? Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be stuck for a bit. Alright. Not gonna worry about that. Just gonna work with what I got here. Alright, so we should be getting all of this off the rocket now. And go ahead, we're gonna turn this off, this on, this off. Pretty sure we just want exotics. And we will... Oh, shit, I forgot to do the amplify stuff. I can also pick up some water and do fuel extractors. Ooh, that's a thought. I wasn't considering doing that. I could do a water extractor and actually do fuel extractor upgrades. I don't have enough polymers, unfortunately, to do the fuel extractor upgrades. I'll have to bring up like a full rocket full of polymers for that. Because, yeah, it's the maintenance. That's just going to be paramount in my mind as I work on this. But we'll let this thing work for a little bit. Right, dust storm still has 22 hours left. I was really expecting to be more. Alright, water is draining very quickly right now. Just really telling me I should get more water hooked up. These guys are all offline, but I do now have the ability to start doing those fusion reactors. So let's game it out. Going to turn that guy off because this dust storm I can do a lot of stuff with it, and I think so this is a fusion reactor. They're not essentially, it's a 2-3-2 setup. So making them into a grid's kind of tough. I do know that the extra scrubber's gonna go about here. Guys, can you just wait a minute? Okay, just thank you. Let's also get a large universal depot down here. I think I'm gonna need one down here, so I'm just gonna go with it. I love that this guy's depleted, but I'm still pulling 2 metal out of it per day. Love it. I think there's going to be some pausing going on to figure this out. Do 25. I'm going to actually demo this Universal Depot because I don't need it. I've got the big guy now. Alright, let's turn you off. I'm going to refab these Sterling gens. Because I got to figure out what I'm going to do with this. I got to figure out how I'm going to make this all work.
Resources are low.
We're gonna be okay. Dust storm's starting to clear out anyway. Alright, so pause. I just want to figure out exactly how I'm gonna lay this out. Okay, so that one can actually get in pretty close. Okay, I see what I'm doing now. No, this is a lot of materials that I'm gonna be using for this. Can't do anything in there, just with how the layout is. Yeah, it's very inefficient. Again, the 2-3-2 setup does not yield well for me. Or this idea at all. It's just because I can't get close enough to this guy in the middle. This is where those advanced Sterling gens from the global support will come into play, I think. Yeah, and the rest I can just fill in with Sterling gens, I think. But yeah, I'm not going to fill this in completely because I have to do the other Sterling gens too. This guy I do want to get built up. This guy is going to need 1 Sterling gen to connect him. And I'll put that in there here in a moment. He's going to need de-dusting quickly. But we're also going to need a ton of materials brought over here for this. A lot of concrete, a lot of polymers, a lot of electronics. Probably, which I don't have. Yeah, let's do this. Just because I need a lot of polymers for this project, because it's 15 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 15 times 22.
Resources are low.
So that's more than what I have now. Because 15 times 20 is 300.
We have a delivery on the space elevator.
And then I immediately have to Eternal Fusion release on top of that. So it's a lot more than 300. It's like 550. So let's do like 2 more runs on the space elevator with this. I've got the cash for it, I might as well use it. And again, cargo bay of holding, need to get that research too. That's Eternal Fusion, that's good. I know that every one of these that comes online too, it's increasing my research, but not my outsourcing. Okay, let's get cargo bay of holding done too. Autonomous hubs. That's going to be a good one to pick up, but not right this second. Extraction, I will need that. There's printed electronics. I'll need that eventually too. Optimizations, prefab compression. There's cargo bay of holding. Reduce the cargo weight of resources by 50%. And from here, lake crafting, we'll need that. Should actually get these 2 prioritized, just like this one, and this one prioritized, so I can get the scrubber up and running. Let's actually do that. Kind of want to steer this guy best I can. Really just want to give them like the drones one path to go to get these guys up and running. That's going to be that path that I select. There we go. So it's these 3 I want them to build. Then I'll let them build the other ones out. And no, this RC commander is busting his butt to get this built up right now. I don't think I did artificial muscles, did I? Hang on. I know I keep popping into the screens that just like, why are you over here? Eternal Fusion, cargo bay of holding, ancient terraforming device, nano refinement, artificial muscles. There it is. Okay, I did not get that one yet. That one lets me do 2 drones carrying extra resource at the same time. And once the ancient artifact is completed downstairs, I will get to it. Probably not this week because today's Wednesday's video. I want to get the... let's turn you on, just so we have to maintenance you quick. Oh, brain, come on. Work with me here. The drones will actually get an extra resource and then not need to be recharged ever. So the ancient artifact is kind of a big thing to get built up. Eternal Fusion, once that's powered up, the scrubber will start operating. And then I'll go ahead and turn this one on and this one on, so we'll have the overlapping scrubbers working. These drones are so busy, and they also have to pretty much run right between these 2 little spots, 'cause it's all they have available to them. Hopefully these guys are working. Show me. Oh no. What'll I do? Alright. Lots of excess power going in. Up here, with this one, this is where I was talking about putting all those atomic accumulators, so I'll work on that probably next video. We're getting those done up. I almost want to give me a trade. I'm going to zoom out because I'm getting like extreme close-up mode here. Alright, let's check in on my stuff up here. Alright. Got electronics for maintenance. Good. And let's actually take all the drones that are assigned to this and assign them over to here. I have one drone who's still assigned. There you go. And we're going to let this guy be fully... but I'm actually going to do that request, so it's only going to be taking back exotics as they're being mined out. And the next rocket that comes up here will bring up a micro-G water extractor, so I can actually start producing fuel up here. I also probably grab a fuel refinery prefab too. And then... need that. Need an extra large water tank, and then a lot of polymers to do the amplify, and then the fuel extractor. So I just want to like grab probably... I know it's a good one, but with nano refinement I can grab these two, and I can just grab a ton of water out of them. Don't need to be doing the food trade anymore, I don't think. Alright, you're offline because you don't have people working on your cool beans. Let's go ahead and hook you up anyway. Core heat convector. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's start increasing temperature. Alright, so core heat convector delivers water to an underground pipe network, effectively transports heat to the planetary core, including the global temperature. These take 10 water to operate, so got to start making sure I got to make sure I've got plenty of water, which I don't in the grid right now. Wait, did I nano refine this guy too? No, we got plenty of water here. What if I need to get an extra extractor over here to pull? Which does make sense. So let's see. Water extractor. Yep, it's in range. Run cables over to that. That way we'll get some extra water into the grid and it'll help keep things balanced. Ooh, also, clear that dumping site. I got an idea. Vaporator, here we go. Put 2 more of these guys down because I can fit them in there. And again, don't want to get too close to these guys for the dust problems, but I'm going to make this work. You need maintenance soon. Can't get all these guys. I could probably slap down some extra scrubbers too to help. But I do also want to kind of move those guys to the higher ground if at all possible. Fuel them up, amplify it, go, go, go. Alright, let's get our first core heat convector built up. And I think it would make sense to put it over here because it's available space. But again, I'm dedicating this for the for my open farm. I want that
Research complete.
Hey, look, open farms. I don't think I can do anything with my open farm because I don't think I have any temperature. Do I want to have... Yeah, I could put something based off of there. I don't think this guy can actually do much for me, and also he's going to need 10 water too. The big outdoor projects, they all need a ton of water, so they're definitely those late game things. Storage is full on fuel. I'm okay with that, actually. Right. Magfield generator, carpet holding, light crafting. Let's get artificial muscles queued up, and then... dome streamlining. I don't think I'm going to need that one, so let's just ignore that one for now. Dry farming, good vibrations, that's a good one. Ancient terraform device actually makes sense to go for now. Because atmosphere is going to get a huge boost, temperature will get water will get a huge boost, and also vegetation will get a huge boost. Actually, no, hang on. ATD doesn't really work in my head because I want to get the vector pump. That's the ticket. I don't think I have enough temperature to do anything, so this is just going to be off. Yeah, I don't even have 10%. Yeah, I actually need 15% temperature to do cover crops. Yeah, this guy's useless to me for a while. So let's find a spot to put that core heat convector down. And can't put anything here, unfortunately. I do have space over here, don't I? If I expanded the dome, if I expanded this guy's coverage, I do. Okay, pipe connections there and there. Tons of food piling up over here, which I love. Let's actually put a food storage down real quick. Let's put that there, and I think the... Alright, let's start turning these guys back on and get them built up. I'm trying to remember, I think I was talking about an open farm here or a core heat convector here, and I could do both. Let's actually do a core heat convector over here. It's going to take up my power project, though. That's the problem. Oh, wait. How about right here? Alright, water's up to 20%. Let's build this guy right here. Problem solved. Turn you on. Alright, mag field generator. Oops. So, atmosphere. This will actually help prevent losses of stuff. It also produces generates research proportionally to the current atmosphere. Kind of important. I'm going to put this one a little bit away from everything, just because it does have that kind of ability to cause Marsquakes in and of itself. So I'm always a little about doing those guys. Let's get the next one up and running. Again, tons of extra power means tons of extra research. And God, 30 minutes already. I just really feel like I'm burning through these videos way faster than I should be. So let's go ahead and bring this guy back. I'm going to do a second mag field generator. Then I'm going to wrap up the video. I think that's going to go way up here. Let's see. My one drone hub with 74 drones on it. I like the idea of putting kind of down. Nope. I'll put it here by this guy, and then another core heat convector. God, so many dust radiuses. This one has to be hooked up to water too, so. If I was still dealing with cold waves, this would be like the perfect place to put it. And he's gonna be in the dust radius of this guy a little bit, which I'm gonna have to live with it. So I got 2 mag field generators down. I got 2 core heat convectors down. I've got how many fusion reactors down? A lot. I'm just gonna go with it. We have 139 now exotics up here, and these guys have already depleted their sites. So they're gonna nano refine. Fine by me. But I will go ahead and do the amplify on them when I bring up in the next load of materials, just to make sure they're continuing to produce stuff going forward. That is going to wrap it up for this video. I got my first core heat convector already online, so we've got the temperature starting to increase finally. That's right, I've got geothermal plants and thermal reactors. That's some UCP stuff over here. I wanted to actually do those. I'm going to actually queue these guys up. Queue one of these guys up. Actually, we'll queue them up right now, just because they'll burn through. I'll get them burned through really quick. But next video, we're gonna finish up this plant. Do we have like no materials? Move him over here. I didn't realize because this guy's available. He has no drones assigned to him. But now these drones can actually get this guy built. I probably should get some drones assigned to work the elevator, but same time, I don't know. Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video and all the videos that come out on this channel. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.